1, 2. Hey, here we are.
Mic check, mic check. What up, world?
Oh, shit. Mark Majors.
Next, Milan. Peace and blessings. My phone's on.
We muting all the technology so it don't feed back. But we just got to make sure we sound good. Welcome to the third episode of Let's Talk About It.
Let's talk about it.
You saw our intro, and yeah, we're going to add music and stuff to that. Everybody that's tuned in right now is growing with us. I want to shout out to Mark Majors in the comments. He's just making sure everything is working. So we're going to get down. This is our third episode. Next week, I'm going to let you know now, next week, we move to our evening hours, our fall-winter schedule. It's pretty early, but, you know, who's really keeping track of time, Mark? You know? So 6 p.m. will be the showtime next week. This is our last 12 o'clock show. I hope you're enjoying your lunch. I hope that you got some good food, healthy food. Hope everything is righteous. I need to clear this up a little bit so I can see myself in real time.
Yep.
You know, up there, Mark, is 6-second delay. Right here is where we at. Cool. Yeah, we got all types of monitors going on here. But this is Let's Talk About It, and this is Mark Majors.
The co-host with the co-most. What up, world? What's going on next?
Oh, yeah, I'm Next Milan. I thought he was going to introduce me.
This is next, Milan.
Yeah, see, we're still working things out. But we're here to talk about it. This is the show where we tap into everything from a perspective of a hip-hop culturalist.
Next,
that is who we are.
I want to say I've been so excited. I've been excited having this platform with you, my brother, and just having this moment. So, peace to you, and thank you.
Well, it just started. And since I don't have a curtain on the window, I need to fix the camera. Get low with it. Hold up. Let me fix it real quick.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
We're going to fix all this out. Like I said, we're growing together.
Yes.
The 3 people, I mean, we lost one person. So the three people we have. When we look back on these episodes, we're going to laugh together. Hopefully we're somewhere celebrating our 100th show or something like that. You know, that's what I'm really looking to do. But
today is 3 people. Tomorrow's 300.
Yeah. Even though we don't do the show tomorrow, it'll be 300.
Tomorrow,
that'll be some good shit. You know, I was about to show off the kit. I should have fixed the camera before we went online.
All right.
But it's all good. It looks good. I'm trying to get the white out. Doing my best.
It's good.
Boom. There we go. Should be good.
It was hot
glow, but it's
outside.
good.
It is hot outside today.
Yeah, man, it's summertime.
Yes.
You know, now when summertime is cold, complain. But
True.
I hear people all the time, it's hot, it's hot. It's summertime.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be hot in summer. Yeah. So we want to go in. We're pretty light this episode. We want to talk about our favorite summertime destinations. You know, spare no expense, spare no time. Nah, I can't go because I got to work or I don't have enough money. Nah, if you had the time, you had the money. Where's your top 3, Mark?
So my top 3, I would say first I would go with Hawaii. I've been 3 times, and I actually went there in April. And Hawaii, I mean, it's in terms of like location wise and things to do and the food, that's probably my top pick. Places that I've been. You said spare no expense, so
spare no expense.
That would be one place. And I go to Oahu, and it's very touristy, but I enjoy being there and the food and the activities, and that's my spot. Second, I would say Niagara Falls. I like going to Niagara Falls up top.
That sounds refreshing.
Yes, very very cool, very refreshing, and it's just a night. And I go on the New York side, not the Canada side. So
now you don't cross the border?
No, well, I haven't been. I've been there, but it's I like the New York side better for some reason. But
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I seen Niagara Falls. It's like, all right, you make a right and you could go to Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
On my way to Toronto a few times,
Pre-
but I have never been there. I
Pretty
need to
cool.
go.
Pretty cool.
Do it have like the spray off the water?
You can get the mist from the waterfalls. It's cool, and it's just everyone's there, of course, to see the falls, but it's a vibe there. You definitely got to experience if you haven't been there. But
That's dope.
I remember back in the day, my people lived in Detroit, and we used to take the bridge over to Canada. But that was back in the day. But yeah, so Niagara Falls is number two, and then my third place, I would just say, in my backyard, just chilling, grilling out. I got this layout in the back. Got the grill. Got I got, I put up this swing on the trees. And it's pretty cool.
Shit.
So it's like an
oasis.
oasis. Yes, it is. Yes. So that's that would be my top three. For now.
Shoot.
For now, but I got other places.
That's dope, man.
Yep.
I mean, really, Niagara Falls sits there with me. It's someplace I could get to and someplace I should visit. Yeah. Like, it seems like it would be serene.
It is.
I think my three places, man. I know we rehearsed it. We rehearsed the show before we do it, and I totally forgot what my three places were. But I'm just going to throw some stuff out. First off, it's summertime, so I would go north. So Canada. You said you never been on the Canada side. Me, myself, Toronto, if you want the city vibe, Montreal, which is a little more Philly vibe, Alaska, the wilderness, the greenery, and the heat ain't too much. That's a great place to start. Second place would be probably see my daughter, and we usually go to the Grand Canyon. It's 45 minutes to an hour from where she lives.
That's on my bucket list for sure.
Oh yeah, man. You really get to feel humanity when you're looking at something. When they say grand, that's what it is. Just like these mountains here in Asheville, right. The Appalachian Mountains are grand. Like it's the same thing on the west. And my third place will be anywhere in Europe during this time. Summertime, Europe is usually it's less hustle and bustle. There's less people around because they're on holiday. Right. So it's a good time, good weather to go see Europe. You know what I mean? Cool. Get out. I think everybody should leave the country, Mark. Yeah. Do a trip.
Definitely on my bucket list. I'm gonna travel a little bit more as I get close to retirement age and make that a priority because it's so much out there to see that you get kind of caught up in the hustle and bustle of your everyday life and just seeing the same things, and that's why that kind of like being able to see other places and experience new things and see new people, that's for your spirit. And it kind of uplift your spirit when you see different things. So that's a definite thing that I'm going to do moving forward in my life. I think it's important.
It's very important, man. Yeah. I believe that we're sheltered here on this continent. And if you leave it, you get a perspective of yourself from the outside, True. Which makes you your choices in life a little bit different than just thinking that you're one way. You get to see yourself in another way. So if I was running the world, I would have people mandatorily take a trip outside the country. Cool. What you want to do now, brother?
Well,
talking about it.
Let's keep it moving.
Oh yeah. So I want to talk about the situation in hip hop where the younger generation are making music and coming out because they can. The way the music industry work now, you can literally leave work, do a record, put it out, and be out tomorrow. Right. So everybody is a professional so-called artist. Mm-hmm. So I see young people, actually, because we all have common names. At least not. I believe I picked a universal one name. Right. Next Malin, I should not hear that.
Let's
ever
talk
again.
about that. Can we take a moment about your name? Because I never asked you this question. How did you get your name? What did your name?
My name.
Yeah.
Well, I got my name, and
I'm going off script here.
No.
There is no script.
No, there's no script, and I'm trying to shorten it. That's why I'm taking my time because that's a whole, you know what I mean? That's a topic that we should hit on one day.
Yeah.
But my name definitely came into play in '96 when I signed my first deal.
Right.
And when I signed my first deal, my lawyer asked me if I wanted to start a company.
Right.
So, thus, Nets Malin.
Right.
Nets Malin is my name,
Right.
but it's also my EIN.
Right.
So, still using my government and my SS number, Nets Malin is what I use in life now. And it's been a great trip.
Right.
You know, I am my government name, but I do all my work and all my business, all my play under that name because that holds my childhood. Everything I do in life, Mark, and everything you do in life, most of the things we do in life as adults, we were doing as children. Right. So that's what Nets Malin.
I didn't mean to derail you.
Oh, no, you didn't derail me. Everything is good. Like I said, that could be a whole joint. You know what I mean? We'll come back to that one day because I got to ask you about your name.
Yep.
You get me?
Yep.
But right now, young people are coming out, putting out music, and they're using names that are not common, but names that already exist in the music sector. Right. So I'll use the cat. It's a young rapper named AZ, capital A, capital Z. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking I'm about to listen to a AZ song. Right. You know, AZ and Nas. Right. I'm thinking I'm going to hear that brother. And it's the young dude. Right. And I went on Instagram. I asked him. I was like, "Yo, do you know that is an accomplished rapper? Right. Name AZ. Right. Already. Right. And his answer to me was, "My name is AZ." Right. As in, never mind who he is. Right. I'm this now. And to me, that's blatant disrespect for the culture, blatant disrespect for the music of the culture. Right. We have to recognize that people came before us. Right. So to me, this young blood isn't studying the music because he came into hip-hop culture. He was introduced to hip-hop culture and the fashion of it being you make rap music to make money.
Right. It's funny that you mentioned that because I was on, I think it was Apple Music about a couple of years ago, and I saw Mad Skills.
Ho! Before you say that, we gotta recognize the chat. Oh, we got brother Cool DJ Frank in the building.
What up?
My bad, people in the chat, man. We moving on up. We got 4 people. Shout out to Frank. Respect and love.
Cool DJ Frank, what up?
Yeah, man. I ain't mean to go off topic. Go ahead, man. Let's tell them what it is.
So I was on the platform. I think it was Apple Music, Mad Skills, and I was thinking it was a Mad Skills record, and I played it. I was like, that's not Mad Skills. I was like, and I was following Mad Skills on back then it was Twitter, so it was before it became X. And I was like, I like copied him. I was like, yo, what's up this? And he was like, yeah. I mean, he was like, you know, he wasn't surprised because I think it happens a lot. Like what you were saying, like, you know, there is total disregard of the lineage and what's come before. You know, it's different than when you are in the corner in your neighborhood and you take on the nickname. Like for me, when I was a kid, people called me Marky D. It's a little different because I'm not on a platform, you know, and I think that's the difference. If I was making records, or if I was, you know, if I had my own platform and I went by the, you know, Marky D, I'm sure Prince Marky D would have something to say about it.
Well, it sounds like we're cultural scholars, so we would do our diligent research.
And Franklin's from Philadelphia.
I know who you are, Frank. Like, it's only one Franklin Spinwell.
Shout out to Philly.
I know our topic is on people using people's names, but Franklin, you my people, man. So what I'm saying is we would have did our research coming out. this is what I mean by blatant disrespect. You know what I mean? Hip hop culture or hip hop music or rap music, which is the voice of hip hop culture, didn't start with this young boy.
Right.
But it did in his mind
Right.
because he wants to make money off the element.
Right.
He's not looking at it as, well, it was predecessors to me. No, it's now, it's right now. I'm rhyming, I'm saying my raps, I'm saying my beats, I'm hot, and I get to put it out on YouTube, so I'm gonna call myself this.
Right.
And if he's big enough to have a team, you're telling me it's a team of people while you're recording this album, while you're doing your thing, and you're calling yourself AZ, and nobody says, oh, it's a rapper named AZ.
But let me push back, because this is what this is about, danger, right?
Oh, we Danger Island. We are Danger Island.
So
Let's talk
are you saying another artist can't have the same name?
I'm saying do
Because-
your diligent research.
Right,
Why
right.
would you name yourself the same as somebody else?
Right. So let's take Jazzy Jeff, for instance. There's another Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just using that as an example of, is it possible to have two artists with the same name and coexist?
Who is this Jazzy Jeff? Because this is the first I heard of it. And if you on the joint, I see 3 people now. It used to be 6. But if you on the joint, type in the comments, this Jazzy Jeff.
There is another Jazzy Jeff. It's probably before my time. Like
Before your time or Jazzy Jeff's time?
I'm not sure. I'm just putting that out there because I'm pretty sure there is another Jazzy Jeff out there.
It's another Jazzy Jeff. It's another DJ Apollo. It's another Mixmaster Mike. It's I'm thinking of people, and we're talking about we change elements now.
Right.
We're in DJing.
Right.
You get me? And the DJ has been written off by labels.
Right.
Don't have a DJ.
Right.
Take these tracks
Right.
and get that money.
The other piece is, I know Rocky, ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
He was born. His name is Rakim.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying he had the withal to say, okay, I'm not gonna go by my government one, and I'm not gonna use Rakim because Rakim's a god MC, and he kind of flipped it and
did his research. And
they're
they're a gang.
Yeah.
ASAP is a mob.
Right.
ASAP mob.
Right.
It's more all
Right.
of them. ASAP, Rocky is ASAP, such and such, ASAP.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they you see, being able to pivot.
Right.
And damn, I'm not going to use my name Rakim.
Right.
And he came up with a whole original concept
Right.
that got him and his crew
Right.
on. So when you hear ASAP, you already know. You ain't even got to be making records.
Right.
Cats give you respect. So he did something better because, and that's where my problem with the blatant disrespect is.
Right.
You can do something better.
Right.
The young cat said, my name is AZ.
Yeah.
My name is AZ. As in, forget that AZ. And he hasn't sold near a record.
Right.
You get me?
I'm with you.
So it's confusing
Yeah.
for artistry for you to carve your own lane like A$AP Rocky did. He carved his own space, because he's like, nah, I'm not going to disrespect this. I'm going to do my research.
Right.
That's all. Young people, do your research. We've been out here 50 years plus, doing this thing.
Yep.
So if you can't name anybody across the genres, you need to do research. If you're just naming rappers that are out right now in your time, do your research.
And there's power in your name. So
Always power in
always
your name.
power. So word.
Yo, our numbers are fluctuating. But we got redheaded woman in the building. Hey, from Asheville. Woo! All right.
What up?
You know what time it is, man. Let me check the time because sometimes we run over time. We only here for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
There's so much to talk about on Let's Talk About It. But I think we should go into movie talk.
Yes. Yo, okay. So the movie, this segment we're going to talk about movies that we checked out, and the most recent movie I checked out that comes out. Well, I think it'd been out last week, but the movie Together. This is a sci-fi type of flick that I checked out on television, And
Wait a minute. A
yes,
sci-fi?
well, it's more of a thriller type of.
It was on
like,
TV. It's made for TV.
No. It's in theaters.
Oh,
It's in
okay.
theaters.
Cool,
It's
cool,
in
cool.
theaters. Got the flash, the jump drive fire stick
This
joint.
dude, he has not stopped talking about. Shout out DJ Best Believe and
Yeah, yeah.
the secret squirrel shit he be doing.
So this film stars a real life married couple. A real life married couple. They star in this movie. And not to give too much away, but the couple move into this countryside home and find themselves encountering a mysterious force that
You are giving it away.
I know, but I'm not giving it away. But just this force where they are drawn together, and I'm not gonna give it away, but there is some incredible scenes in this movie. If you're not into sci-fi, and it's definitely different. I rate movies, and I get very frustrated when the scripts are not original. I think people need to give this a try, and that's it's directed by Michael Shank. But yeah, there are some scenes that just not to give too much away, but just imagine if there's some force just bringing you together with your mate, and if your mate, whoever, and you just are forced to like come together. There's a scene where they're making love, and dude gets stuck with his mate. So I'm not gonna give a lot more, but that's just a scene. That's an example of what to expect in this movie. So
What's the name of the movie?
the movie is called Together.
Together.
Yes,
And it's
Together.
in theaters?
It's in theaters, and it's actually on the web too. Hint, hint.
You and this. they gonna come get you, man. They gonna come get you.
I liked it.
Oh, that's golden. That's a golden joint. I like that one.
What about you?
I didn't make it out to the movies this week. I'm working on the new album. I don't have a release date, but I'm figuring it's going to be late August, as much work as I'm putting in. So I haven't really been watching anything. I've been binge watching Miami Vice though.
The 80s or
Yeah, the
Yeah,
original. What is something else? Like, I don't know if nothing else exists. You know what I mean?
I'm a fan of the 80s version, but the movie version, not so much.
See, you got redheaded woman talking about jailbroke fire sticks. She's asking you questions. Like, you gotta. We're talking about movies, man. We ain't talking about jailbroken nothing.
Yeah, yes.
We ain't getting nobody in trouble.
Yes, redhead. Yes,
See,
yes.
this is your downfall. And then you gonna come on here. You gonna be like, well, they came to my house and they broke my stuff when they took my.
You talk about danger. This is dangerous TV. So
Dangerous
TV.
Nah, I'm going to get to the movies, hopefully to see Trouble Man.
Yo, I haven't seen it, but it looks really good.
I looked it up on Fandango. Not only is it not playing in my city, they don't even have a picture of it. It's just a name. You know how Fandango has the movie credits and the YouTube trailers? None of that stuff exists when I looked it up. So I don't know how I'm going to see it, but Michael J. Jalil, right?
Mm-hmm.
White? Right. Man, the last joint he did was a spoof on spaghetti westerns. Mm-hmm. Can't remember the name right now. Something black something. But it was the same cast from Black Dynamite, but they assumed different characters, and that shit was so dope, man. So I can't wait to see Trouble Man.
So Mike Epps is in this. Method Man is in this. And again, I haven't seen it, but they say Method Man just stole this movie. Like,
yeah,
so definitely gonna check that out.
Yeah, especially if Method Man's in it. And like I said, you hear all these great talented black actors, right? And this shit ain't even playing in my city. I don't even want to say the city I live in. If you know me, then you know me. But 40 acres. I had to go to Charleston.
We talked about that last week.
It's fucking crazy, man, that I have to leave my city to go see a movie I want to see.
Yeah.
But you know what it is.
So next week, yeah, we're gonna review Trouble Man next week. How about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna come over your house and
Okay.
watch it
All
on the fire. This is just shit.
No.
Tried to say it in reverse or some shit, you know. But yeah, yo, Mark. This week, I know this changes by the week. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't shout out my city, red-headed woman, because I don't want to talk bad about my city. I hope tomorrow's a new day and it's different. That's what I always hope for. But what I was going to ask you is, what's your favorite movie this week of all time?
Of all time?
This week. It changes every
this
week for
this
us,
week?
man. We movie heads.
Oh man, this week I checked out.
No, you ain't check out. What's your favorite? Like, if you had one movie you had to take on to a grand old theater, like a 30s theater, and you could play it in 9mm film, what movie would it be?
I would say, well, I just watched. Oh man, I'm kind of embarrassed to say this. So I watched.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I went back and I watched the movie The Private Eyes with Don Knotts and
shit.
and Tim Conway. Have you ever?
Yo, you went back.
Yeah, man. I don't know if y'all remember that, but it's hilarious. I mean, it's definitely an '80s vibe, and I'm
man. First off. Don Knotts, Mr. Furley from Three's Company is fucking hilarious. Then Tim Conway. I haven't heard these two names, especially together.
Yeah.
Like that shit sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it was fun. It's a murder mystery spoof, but it's I don't even know if they have a DVD on it, but yeah, I checked it out this week. So
Crazy.
went back in time, and it was hilarious. It just it just took me back to when I was like a kid and watching it. So it was like, yeah,
that's when you would play a 9mm on the big 64. Yeah. Yo, man, this week, my favorite movie that I would like to see in a big theater, 9mm, click, 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 warm with the static, would be The Chinese Connection. The Chinese Connection.
Perfect.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little Bruce on the
Bruce
screen.
Lee. Yep.
Kicking some ass.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
So I get his movies mixed up, like Chinese Connection, Game of Death.
Come on, you got it. You got it.
Fist of Fury.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, I get them all mixed up. But when I see him, I know. Now, what's the one with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
I think that's Game
of Death. Game
of Death.
Okay.
And that's when he has to climb the tower.
Yeah.
Yo, you know the story behind that is that Kareem was training with Bruce.
Okay. Yeah.
And he just it was during basketball season, and he disappeared to go shoot Game of Death. He just left. They was like, "Where Reem at?"
Yeah.
This motherfucker going to shoot Game of Death.
Yo,
that's the story about
that movie. And then, gosh, you just take me back to like Saturday kung fu flicks on TV. So Kill and Kill Again. You remember that? Kill and Kill Again. Kill or Be Killed. I can't remember the title. It was a sequel to it. But
it's Kill or Be Killed.
Kill
and then it's Kill
and Kill Again.
Kill Again.
Yes.
It's the sequel.
Yes. Those were my flicks.
I have on my IG page where they have the little buttons on the main page that you get highlights. It's I have a movie flick tab there with most of the movies. Because every week for me is I try my best to absorb a great movie. I have a Criterion subscription that I don't take advantage of as much as I should. But me and Mark are really big into the movies. That's why we do movie talk.
Yep. So who are you checking out as far as well, we're gonna go into the next segment and talk about artists to check for. So
artists to check for.
Yeah. So my Wu-Tang heart is very happy today because Ghostface released his first single on his Supreme Clientele 2 LP that's going to be coming out soon on Mass Appeal.
It's August 22nd.
August 22nd. I don't know if you guys on Instagram, but you checked out they do the preview, the prep marketing of the new releases, and he released just a very very small sample of what the song was going to be. And I was like, yo. So if you remember the Eric B. and Rakim joint, Check Out My Melody, it had that beat to it, and it didn't get into the lyrics, but it was like, this is coming. So that element of like anticipation was like, I was good for my soul. And then when I heard the record I heard the record this morning. It was released probably yesterday, but Rap Kingpin. Now my take on it, if you haven't heard it, and if you're a Wu-Tang enthusiast, Wu-Tang Clan are legends. The record itself, it pays homage to Eric B. and Rakim and the Check Out My Melody. The Molly Mall recorded. I think Molly Mall did. No, he did. Eric B. for President. My bad.
Yes, he did.
Yes, but Check Out My Melody had the famous quotable. Take 7 MCs to put them out. That's the classic to me. That lyric is probably one of the most famous, if not the most famous, hip hop quotables of all time. But props to Rakim.
Yeah, you're right.
Props to Rakim. But this song by Ghostface is good. I think the one thing that I would probably critique and say, they probably shouldn't have done was they put samples or elements of his song from the first Supreme Clientele, I believe it was Mighty Healthy.
Yep.
And they embedded that in the song, which to me, it kind of messed it up for me. And I love the nostalgic feel of it, and paying homage to Rakim and Eric B was golden for me. And Ghostface is just a lyrical monster. So it wasn't any of that. It was just that one piece that could have been left off of that song, which would have made it so much more greater to me. That's just my opinion.
Well, I think, first off, Redheaded Woman, my IG is at NEXMILLEN. What's your IG?
Mark Majors. That's MARKMAJORS 1972.
Yeah. That's right now we don't have a administrator or a moderator. That's the word we're looking for. We're looking for a moderator for our channel so that and plus I'm taking in these code words, so when I get the bot, when you ask about the account, somebody be in the chat to respond in a timely fashion. So I hope you got that. But right now, Ghost, you know me. Give me a hit if you feel like I'm saying something wrong. Fuck out of here. Check it out. Look, number one. Yeah, number one. Number one. What is it called? Rap
Kingpin.
Rap Kingpin, right?
Right.
That's what it's called.
Right.
And this is Supreme Clientele.
Right.
So his first ad was the Eagle.
Right.
And I put that in my stories for you that follow me.
I think that
that's an ad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the Eagle.
Yeah.
The Eagle don't even sound like that. But it was the Eagle. And Mighty Healthy.
He's like, walk off.
Come on, man. You breaking my concentration. But it was the eagle. It was the bracelet. You know what I mean? They was playing the beat in the background, and the 2 came up. That shit was dope. And then fucking the day, Ghost and your team, any of y'all can hit me up on IG.
You said,
check it out. No, yeah, that, because what they did today. Before I would have been like, made a majestic sound.
Yeah,
nah,
right.
Today I see motherfucking Looney Tune advertisement for Supreme.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that, Ghost?
Yeah.
Looney Tunes? For
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
That cheapened the whole shit. And then when I listened to the song, I played it last night. I debuted it last night at Hip Hop Joint at Imperial. And I debuted it, and you're right. It's coming on, it's banging, and then it gets to Mighty Healthy loop inside of the Rakim loop. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who was like, do this? Who didn't say, yo, Ghost, don't do that? Like, whoever that dude is, hit me on the Instagram, man. Let's talk. Let's talk about
the job that I would love to have is to be that person beside them when they make records and say, yo, what do you think about this? I want to be like, no, God. No, leave that out. Leave that out.
Wait a minute.
Or it needs
Wait a
this,
minute, Mark.
or it
Did
needs
you
this.
say no God? Did you just become 5%? You just you made him 5%.
Yeah,
if you fuck up that bad.
I want to be that person. I want to be that person.
Yo. Yeah, I don't know. I know he got a team. I don't even know where we're going with this. And Nas, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't make me call you out. Like, cause he's funding all this shit. Yeah. And all right, so we miss with Slick Rick. We hit with Raekwon.
Was it?
Yeah, man, I'm still pumping that Raekwon.
Okay.
That shit hard as fuck.
Okay.
That shit is hitting, dog.
Okay. Right.
I don't even know. Like, that's the best 30th anniversary present I could ever receive. Right. You know what I mean? He's doing records with different people. You know what I mean? Not just Ghost. What about you? What do you feel about Rakim?
I'll pass.
I mean, not Rakim, but
Raekwon. I honestly, I haven't listened to it. I haven't really listened to it. Like, sat down and listened to it. When I listened to the full project, then I can give you a fair.
Oh, but he listened to Tyler the Creator though.
Yeah.
He listened to that. I listened to that shit yesterday. I was just like, all right, this is cool. No, I mean, it's when you said 90s.
Fine.
No, man, that's late 80s sound. That's literally the late 80s, early 90s sound.
Right.
That, to me, that's not the new Jack Swing sound yet.
Right.
Because they haven't tapped in.
Fair
93.
enough. Fair enough.
They're tapped in.
Yeah.
Everybody's tapped in.
Fair
the new
enough.
Jack Swing. So
I stand corrected because I did say that.
He used the 808. He used the 909. He used a lot of instrumentation. I think the Mirage keyboard is there. I hear that. And used it. He used the same equipment, analog equipment, for the whole album. Right. So the album is cohesive. But that equipment is 89, 90.
Did you play it in the club though?
Oh yeah. I played what's the joint that he has with Yetta, right? Yeah, I played that joint. That has the loop sample in it, right?
Right.
Yeah, I played that last night. Right. I debuted that at hip hop joint. You got to come out to if you in my city. I'm not saying my city name on this episode, but if you in my city where I live, come out on Thursday night. We do a joint, hip hop joint. It's me and what I would do in Philly, and we debut all the new music, man. Nothing I play that night is over 2 weeks old. Most of the stuff is days old. So because it's nowhere in Asheville that's playing new hip hop, and then that real hip hop. You know, I don't just play trill.
That's
I
why
don't
I come
just
in.
play trap. I don't just play conscious. I play it all.
Yep.
My bad.
No, we
This
went
is why
into
we
a
should share the mic.
But yeah, I would say check out the Ghostface project. We're gonna wait for the whole entire. When did you say it come out?
It comes out August 22nd. And like I said, I mean I don't expect Nas to hit on all. Who else is coming out?
Daylight's coming out.
Daylight's coming out, and then he's doing like a
Nas premiere.
Nas and premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yes.
Yo, but no. Because
You're not excited about that?
look. First off,
You're not excited about that.
I'm the only thing I need in this lifetime with Nas.
You're not excited about a Nas
No,
premiere
because they
project?
done it already. Not Premier was on the first album. He was on the third album. He's like Premier got beats with Nas.
Yes.
I'm not excited about it.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Because they were there in the beginning.
Right.
So what they're doing is trying to recreate what they done, and they're not going to do it.
To me, Nas is like a complete artist, like the Hit Boy.
Yeah. So I was excited about that whole series.
Yeah,
I think he did too many albums, Nas. I think you did too many with Hit Boy. But 3, right. I'm with 3. First 3, I was like, yeah.
And the Magic joints.
It's still Hit Boy.
Okay.
Magic is Hit Boy. All that. He did 6 with Hit Boy. If my numbers are wrong, please put in the joint. Oh shit, my bad. Oh, let me look at the ego. You talking about that? Yeah. Blah ha ha. Redheaded woman, you all over this joint. I appreciate you. We gotta get you on the show soon.
Yes.
He's in AVL. You guys go see. Well, you can say that. Yeah. Yep. Imperial, you can say it.
That's funny. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the Nas and Premier.
I am not excited. You know what?
But I'm extra excited about the De La Soul project.
I'm excited about De La because De La, I was just chilling. Shout out Super Dave. Me and him was just chilling in Charlotte. The other day we was at a beat battle. I didn't even see him in the corner until they said. They was like, yeah, Nets Malin's here. Then they was like, Super Dave here. They said my name was Super Dave. I was like, oh, word. They know my shit. You know, me and Dave did this.
Yeah.
You know, kept it going. But I'm a Super Dave fan.
Right.
Like when he started making beats with,
right.
Whew,
Yeah.
I hope he get on this album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He shout out Super Dave. Nobody gives him his shit like they should.
Right.
Oh man. But I'm not excited about Premier and Nas because I only need one more album in this lifetime from Nas.
Right.
And I need it to be done with Nas Raw.
Okay.
You heard the joint they did.
Right.
Nas and Raekwon. That's the hottest shit on the album.
Right.
I've been on the Instagram talking to Nas and Nas trying to get these two motherfuckers together forever.
Yeah.
For the last 3 years. So when that shit, I play that shit 4 times a day, every day. Cause I'm just waiting for a fucking Nas and Knots album, dog. Like that right there, that's all I need. I heard him with Premier. Right. And Premier ain't, Premier ain't
but
Premier that we love.
But people want
Premier still make great beats.
They did it because the people want to hear it, though.
People don't want to hear it.
Well,
I'm the people.
Why are they
am I the people? Put it in the chat. I'm the people, and the people say they don't want it. Yeah, right there. I see it. Right. But no, I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. If the people want it, it's because they want nostalgia. Nas and Knots.
Yeah.
Come on, Knots.
But
Knots is your favorite.
But this is
he's
about,
like the Black Thought of beat making.
This is about Premier for you. I can feel it.
I love Premier. Premier got a Rock Marcy album about to come out. I'm excited about that.
Okay. Right.
Because guess what? Premier and Rock Marcy never did an album together. And Rock is the top of the top.
Right.
Griselda and them, they're chasing Rock Marcy and Planet Asia. That they solidified that way of rapping. Right. So yeah, Premier and Rock, that song they put, I run that. I can't wait for that album.
All right.
And that's supposed to come out this month. They just started advertising it.
I am looking forward to it personally. And
it's not going to be.
Well, it may not
it's
be.
Not going to be what you want it to be.
Perhaps. But for me, I think I think I have enjoyed every single song that they have collaborated on.
Me too.
So to me, it makes a lot of sense for them to put out a whole project.
They already did. If you take all the songs and make a mixtape album,
that's not a project. That's a mixtape.
I'm telling you, man,
No.
it's not going to be what you think it's
we're
going to be.
We're going to agree to disagree.
It's
on this.
not going to be.
Okay. We'll see.
Primo.
When this joint comes out,
Primo last great album.
Okay.
is Prime.
Okay.
And who did he make it with? Royce.
Royce the 5'9". Right.
When we as established artists work with different talent, we make great shit. When we work with people that we worked with before, we make mediocre shit. You know?
Right.
I'm just being real. Go and listen. Prove me wrong.
Right.
You know? Let me look at the chat. What's going on? You, the people. We gotta move beyond the nostalgia. Redheaded woman is in there, man. We got 5 people in the joint. The numbers keep moving. We got 5 today. And what you say, tomorrow we're going to have 500, even though we're not doing this show?
When I said tomorrow, I mean next Friday. All right. So hate or love it. So this
No. I didn't say my artist to check for.
Oh,
We spend all that time on your artist, Nas, who been out forever.
take it away.
I love you, Nas. You my people, man. And when I rhyme, like when you listen to Nesmalin rhymes, Nas is there. Like he is the dude.
I
You know what
guarantee.
When you hear a Nesmalin beat,
When
Premier is there.
When that project
I
comes
don't
out,
hate him.
When that project comes out, you and I are going to sit down and
maybe we'll do it on Twitch.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do a
All right.
listening party.
All right.
Because that's
Bet.
coming to
Bet.
the OG Synergy TV channel too.
Bet.
You gotta look out for the new show. We don't know when day yet, but it's gonna be it's called Listening Party, and we're gonna sit back and because I was the Nets record the Nets artist that I want y'all to check for. He had a listening party, and that shit was corny. You know what I mean? I love him, but the fuck, man, it was literally him smoking on stage and listening to his album. Why you got a stage if you're not rapping? And they sat there for 40 minutes. You know what I mean?
He just played the record.
He just played the record. He didn't rhyme a none. He jumped on stage like he was going to shut the shit down. People hype. And by the third song, people just standing there. The phones went away. It was crazy. I was like, whoa. And the artist I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Like I say, he's an artist to check. Yeah, I'm talking about the artist to check for it because he's a great artist.
Right.
I dig him. I roll with him. You know what I mean? Then I'm talking about Freddie Gibbs. That's my nigga, man. West Coast all day, you know? And The Alchemist, Alfredo 2. Now, if you know me, you know I'm always talking shit about The Alchemist. I'm always saying he's overrated. Not his old shit. Don't come in here, Mark,
All right.
talking about some fucking make it thorough. You know what I mean? Thorough, that shit, you put that beat on today, that shit is crunk. You know what I mean? Without Prodigy. Right. That shit is crazy. But just like me, we've been making music over 30 years. Right. So you have your time. You have your great time. You have your slump. You have your comeback. You have all these things. You have your I'm just going to coast and play it safe. So Alchemist does this. You know, Alchemist has done it all. You get me? But my beef with him is that he sells beats. So he's a producer. But depending on, I could be wrong, depending on what's in your pocket, depends on how he shows up. Right. Or depending on how he likes you as an MC. Depends on how he shows up. So if you are all right MC, you're going to get an all right beat. If you're a great MC in his mind, you get a great project, a beat. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel about Alfredo 2. Just was talking about him in a negative way, and then they dropped it. And that shit is bananas. It's bananas. But he's the reason it's bananas, first off, Freddie Gibbs is an incredible MC. He ain't playing no games. None. No games with the lyrical flow. None of it.
Can I sidetrack a little bit? That movie he was in, did you see that movie he was in?
Yeah,
Freddie
let's
Gibbs?
talk movies. Let's talk about it.
No,
No,
you keep talking about the record.
I didn't.
But
I'm trying to remember. I remember the movie, but I don't remember the title.
Something about Kings. He's like he his character. He's a MC. He's a rapper.
Yeah,
and
I vaguely remember it.
He goes in the countryside to kind of get away from everything, and he's like just roughing it. Like he's like
Yeah.
off the grid type of stuff.
Yeah.
But it made me think about that when you mentioned
No,
Freddie
no,
Gibbs.
but we're talking about a high caliber
Right.
hip hop artist.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what we're talking about
Yes.
when we're talking about Freddie
Yeah,
Gibbs.
it was dope.
You know?
It was dope. It was
So back to Alchemist, when he does a project with a high caliber artist,
Right.
the Rock Marcy and Alchemist,
Right.
crazy.
right,
Him and Freddie, crazy.
Right.
He shows up.
right,
You know what I mean? You to do Alfredo. First off, Alfredo goes with you're working with an artist that worked with Madlib and did 2 incredible albums.
Right.
So he shows up is what I'm saying.
Right.
Just when I count the Alchemist out,
Right.
he gets with an artist to show up.
Right.
You know what I mean? To me, he didn't really show up with Erykah Badu. They were having fun.
I haven't
You know what I
heard
mean?
that project. Is it out?
It ain't out yet.
Okay.
But the one song, and they're going to tour. They're going to go on tour off one song. So to me, that was them playing around in the studio. It even sounds like they're playing around in the
Mob.
studio.
You only used the Mob Deep track though.
But that's what I mean. That's us chilling, getting
Right.
to know each other.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But you listen to the Freddie Gibbs project. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You could tell Alchemist is going.
Right.
He's going. He got Pac on there playing drums on the joint. Oh my goodness, man. You got to check out the album though.
I will.
And he showed his range. You know what I mean?
That's
Past sampling.
That's it.
You know, because I guarantee you in the studio, like, I gotta do something better.
So
than Madlib.
you tapped into the right word. I guess that's what we're really talking about here is range. Like Premier to me has one set. Like, well, I have seen him dab into another like genre, but he still keeps that sound.
Well,
that signature sound.
He's the sound of the culture.
Right. Right.
You know,
right.
like he doesn't need to expand.
But that's my only dig on Premier. Like it's a Premier track when you hear it.
But that's what I mean. It's a formula.
Yeah.
And RZA, shout out to RZA. RZA talks about this.
Right.
It's a formula. Like he's the only one that has a formula.
Right.
You're going to hear samples chopped a certain way.
Right.
He don't even go outside his chop.
Right.
He chops samples 4 different ways.
Right.
All the time. You're going to hear a scratch hook. He has a formula, and that is the sound of hip hop culture.
Right.
So when he does a song with Christine Aguilera, or he does a song with Limp Bizkit,
Right.
he's bringing our culture to their culture.
Right.
So he should never
Right.
show range.
Right.
In my opinion,
Right.
he's too important to the culture.
Right.
You know, but when it comes to Alchemist, for me, a lot of black producers get overlooked that are making better records than Alchemist.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it 100. And this is why I be like, you know what I mean? I love his beats. Don't get me wrong. Alchemist put in work. He's been there since day one. He's over 30 years.
Right.
Like myself. He put in time.
Right.
He knows exactly when he's sitting in front of the equipment what he's going to make. I mean, the sample digging is incredible.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's others out here doing it too.
Right.
But when I'm in a room or I'm on tour, I'm around fans only, they don't yell any other name but Alchemist.
Right.
And I chalk it up to us wanting to see ourselves in the people that are doing the creativeness.
Right.
So I'm just put it blank to you, Mark.
Right.
When I'm in a white room, people are yelling Alchemist, but they ain't yelling soundtrack.
Right.
They ain't yelling, you know what I mean, Evil D. Right. Who just shout out the Beat Miners. They just put out a new album this year.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They're not yelling Premiere.
Right.
You know?
Right.
We disappear.
Right.
And they champion him like he reinvented the wheel. Whereas he's doing solid hip hop. You know, I go in more rooms, I bet you motherfuckers gonna come up to him and be like, oh, that's an old school beat. Niggas say that shit to me all fucking day. I'm like, what you fucking talking about? Like, Alchemist just did that shit last week.
Right.
But you listen to my shit, oh yeah, it remind me of some old school shit. Like, come the fuck on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's true hip hop.
Right.
To flip samples, real musicians cannot do that.
Right.
It's literally like the Matrix. that part where the kid bends the spoon.
Right.
That's what it's like to flip a sample.
Right.
To hear another song in somebody's song.
Right.
It's some real shit.
I just respect the artistry and the creativity in creating music, creating beats. That's a skill that I really never tapped into. But playing music, I guess it's a good transition point to get to that point. So I think I could do it, but it requires that level of patience, I guess, for me.
It's in all of us, man.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm looking at the joint. Redhead woman said she loves the show. Fun chilling with y'all. I guess she's out. Woo! Peace unto you. Then you got the Muse. What's up? Muse 50. Do you guys have any commentary about the new Sinners movie? Yo, guess what? We'll do that next week. You know what I mean? On our movies talk. We'll take the whole time because you've seen it, right?
Yeah, we see it together?
Well, let's watch it again,
Okay.
and then we can really break it down because that movie's deep. I
is.
know what I did when the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
I know how effective
I
was.
actually saw it in the theaters and I saw it at home because it's out.
I ain't watch it at home.
Yeah.
It's on HBO.
Check it out at home and then we can do that.
Yeah, so next week we'll talk about
because there's layers in that movie and we're kind of running out of time, but we're definitely going to get into
We
it.
never run out of time. It's coming to the end of the show, but we, like I said, next week we'll start with that, Muse. Make sure you tune in. Our next week time is 6 p.m. We move from our summer spring schedule to our fall winter schedule. And 6 p.m. is the time on your drive home or when you get home and you're cooking or you're doing whatever you're doing, you're taking a smoke break. That time is when we'll be back. So tune in or check the reruns. I got to find a place to stash the refund. I think the reruns are being stashed on kick.com, OG Synergy TV. I think that's where you can find all our archive for now. But it's been a great time, brother.
It has.
Did we get to hate and love? Let's
we
hate
did
and
it.
love them.
It's
D, motherfucker, D.
It's hate. Oh, no. It's love and hate.
Yeah.
All right. We got to get that up there. Love.
Yeah, we got to do a whole joint on it.
I know, right? All right. So the love, I would say, just this music talk.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What do you hate, man? Because I'm in that mood. It's danger.
So I hate. This is funny. I hate the fact that it costs so much to eat healthy.
I agree with you.
I hate that, man. I mean,
with you.
all the
what is healthy to you, though?
to me, fruit, veggies, I'm just everything that doesn't have sugar in it.
So real food is
expensive. It's expensive as I don't know what, man. It's like driving me crazy.
But
I feel better, and it's like, okay, is it worth investing in money, all that money into the fruit? Like I love fruit. I love fruit, but it's just expensive. It's expensive, man. It is really expensive.
It's expensive.
And then I've stopped eating chips and soda pop and all that. So
I trade all my sweets
for
beer and liquor and wine.
I've been
I don't eat
for the past sweets. For the past month, I haven't been putting it in my body at all.
I feel you, man.
And I feel better. I feel much better. But I'm looking at my pocket like I walk out the grocery store, $70, and I can have like 6-7 items.
Says the man who's speaking in a Supreme microphone. he don't want to spend
that's what I hate.
a lot of money on good food.
We just need to reverse that, man. That's what's
reverse it.
We gotta
you can't reverse it.
No, I'm just saying that's it's the world that we live in.
We cannot reverse it. You know why we cannot reverse it? Because the world is on a collision course with Soylent Green. Mm-hmm. You know that movie? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Right, this is where we're going. Right. Fake foods. Yeah. I'm invested in plant-based foods. Right. Like I got stocks in plant-based food because that is the future. Right. So yes, real food. First off, the most revolutionary thing you can do is grow your own food. That's the most revolutionary thing you can do in 2025 because that's why it's so expensive. Right. Now imagine if it had C's. That's even more.
Right.
You know? So it's never going to come down. It's just going to keep going up. And I urge everybody to be a revolutionary for real. I just told you what a revolutionary is. So there's certain things I don't want to get us canceled, man. We need to talk about it. So certain things I'm going to say once, and then I'm just going to gesture towards what I said.
I feel you. So what do you hate? What do you hate?
What do I hate?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I hate the same thing. I'm going to agree with you because of time. So what do you love?
Back to the music, just the excitement I have for, like, we're just talking about upcoming releases and stuff. That excites me, and listening to new music and discovering old music. Just the excitement of loving music, and that has been my theme for this summer. Like finding the love in music and not losing that. So I think when I play, even if I'm at home at the house chilling, like I'm always like, yo, I need this. This is good for my soul. So, shout out to all the artists and all the people that are putting out music and the discovery of stuff that I've missed in my childhood, and I'm like revisiting and listening to now. So that music is so powerful, and I think I just want to acknowledge that.
No, that's dope, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you sharing. I have the same love too. Next week we're gonna talk about how we feel about the term GOAT, GOAT.
The greatest of all time.
Yeah, because that term, man, I was watching an insurance company the other day. Matter of fact, I was watching a lawyer commercial the other day. No, matter of fact, I was watching a detergent commercial.
And they were using the term GOAT.
Thank you for ending my sentence. Because I was never going to get to the end because I know so many other outside of hip-hop culture that's using LL's term and not giving them credit.
So we'll talk about that. And then also the oversaturation of
DJs.
DJs.
Wicka, wicka, wicka.
Everybody's a DJ, but we'll get into that. And yeah, man, it's been great.
That's how I scratch when you come see a Nuts Malin DJ show. Wicka, wicka, wicka. At least that's what I was told last night. That's how it sounds.
All right, bro.
Yo, man, next week, man. I appreciate you.
All right.
Let's talk about it.
Peace, party people. Ha ha. See you later.